Sorry to keep you guys waiting for another episode, but you know what? These do take time to film. There's a lot of patience involved when you're buying and selling PCs. I know a lot of you guys have been asking, when's the next episode? When's the next episode? But you know what? I gave you guys 3 full episodes in just the past month, so it would be awesome if you can just give me a little bit more time to pump these out. The original schedule was supposed to be once a month, but I've been giving you guys 3 episodes a month. But we're gonna tone it down a little bit and launch maybe 2 episodes per month at this rate. I've been reading the comment section since the very first episode. It's evident that most of you guys are actually enjoying the series, and if I'm being honest, it's currently my favorite video to shoot on the channel, so it's not going anywhere. So with that said, welcome to episode 4 of Flip or Flop, where I buy and flip PCs and save money towards my daughter's future college fund. Last episode we ended with negative $600 in our wallet because I ended the episode right after I listed the PCs online. Well, the good news is that just after 4 days of listing the PCs, they both sold. So let's talk about it. This video is sponsored by VIPyourCDKey.com. If you're building yourself a PC or you're looking to upgrade Windows, do not pay full price for a key and instead pick them up from here. They have legit Windows 10 Pro keys as well as Windows 11 Pro keys for dirt cheap. Using the code TS20, you'll get a nice discount. And after checking out, they will send you instructions on how to retrieve the key within a minute. And afterwards, all you have to do is go into the activation settings and put it in, and you're good to go. After constantly getting lowballed on Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp, I decided to list both PCs on Java so I can find buyers across the entire country instead of limiting the radius to just 10 miles of where I live. And well, just 4 days later, I actually sold a newly built PC, and then 1 day after that, I sold the other one. So the 4K system sold for $13.50, but unfortunately Java does take out a fee for every sell. So there's a 9% platform fee plus an additional 3% payment processing fee. So Java is taking essentially 12% out of your total sale, which, you know, definitely hurts my profit, but you know, on the other side, I do understand that it is a marketplace and you're essentially expanding your listing to everyone across the US. When you look at other online marketplaces like eBay, the fees are very similar. I think eBay is between 12 and 13%, plus they also charge for every stupid little thing that you add on your listing, like a bigger, bold title, more pictures, and just other insertion fees and stuff. So anyways, after the fees, I took home $12.28.50, but I had to ship this out as well. That's one of the big downsides of online marketplaces, is that you're gonna have to obviously pay for shipping. Now you can pass on the shipping charge to your customer, or you can offer free shipping. I offered free shipping just so I can get this out of the studio as soon as possible. It will attract buyers a lot more because who the hell wants to spend $50 or $70 shipping a PC? So I packed it up and I took it to UPS and paid $37.13 for shipping because the guy happened to live in California. So I got extremely lucky on the first PC. So total price after deducting the shipping cost is $11.91.37. So let's go ahead and put the $11.90 back into our wallets. Since I spent $1,017 cash on this system, this means I only profited $173. This next PC hurt me quite a bit because this guy lived in Louisiana, so shipping definitely took a big chunk out of my profits. I sold a second PC for $1,001 after the Java fees, and the shipping cost me $105.90, netting me $895.10. So let's go ahead and add $895 back into the wallet. So if you guys remember, I spent $771 on this PC, which means I profited only $124.10. Yep, that's what I get for offering free shipping, I guess. No more free shipping starting today. I'm definitely gonna at least charge a little bit to kind of recoup the money I'm gonna spend on shipping these PCs. This brings our total wallet back up to $1485, but I forgot to deduct the cost of the SSD from the last episode from the new PC I built. So let's deduct an additional $61, giving us a grand total of $1424. We are looking very healthy for this episode. So with all that now out of the way, let's go ahead and start hunting. Okay, so this guy has a bunch of PC parts listed for $500. Basically, a Z790 Aorus Elite AX motherboard, 32 gigs of G-Skill memory at 6000 megahertz, a Phantix P400 case, 2 storage devices. One is a 500 gigabyte 970 EVO and a 1 terabyte hard drive, plus an 850 watt power supply. He has it all listed for $500, but he agreed to let it go for $250. So I don't have to do any math. I can already guess that that is a pretty damn good deal. Oh, I forgot to mention, it's got a cooler too. So basically it's got all the components for a build minus the CPU and GPU. So that's all we need to finish this up and flip it for a pretty considerable amount. I'm feeling really good about this purchase, but the only downside is I can't test the PC because it's missing a CPU and a graphics card. So I'm just gonna have to take his word for it. Hopefully he doesn't scam me. Where is this guy? Apparently he took a wrong turn. I don't know what it is, and people just showing up late these past few times. Today was like 115 degrees in California, guys. It was scorching hot. And even now at night, it's like 86, 87 degrees. Where the hell is the winter? Like seriously, I can't keep waiting for this guy. I think he's gonna stand me up. Is he gonna stand me up because I offered a low price? 250 bucks is not that low, is it? Okay, 1 minute. It's also bizarre that he's selling the PC components separately. Like this was an entire full system that he apparently gutted out and he was selling the parts separately. So I'm curious why he did that when he could have got a lot more if he sold the entire PC. That's the first question I want to ask him. People can't even give accurate ETAs anymore. Like just be honest, bro. If you're gonna be 5 minutes away, just tell me 5 minutes. How's it going?
Thanks for being patient.
Yeah, no worries, dude. Awesome. Let's check it out real quick. Can I ask why you're selling it individually instead of like everything all together? You probably could have got more if you sold the whole PC together.
Like as a piece?
Yeah, as a piece.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
No reason, special reason. Honestly.
You just got a good deal on the CPU and GPU?
Kind of. I mean,
Okay. Yeah, looks like it's in good condition. You got the Wi-Fi extender, nice.
That's great.
How old is the PC?
2022.
Okay, so like 2 years-ish. Cool. Awesome, bro. Well, yeah, I'll take it. It's everything else looks good.
Yeah, it's good. It's beautiful.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. 250.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
No problem. Have a good night, man. All right, so I found this guy on Facebook that's selling a ton of used RTX 3070s. In the description section, he said that they've been used for mining for about 6 months and they haven't been used since. So he has them listed for $300 each, but I managed to talk him down all the way to $240 with the promise of buying more in the future. So the whole idea is to buy one, take it back home, test it, and if everything works, I'll go back and I'll buy a few more because $240 for a 3070 in this current market is a very good deal. RTX 3070s right now average pretty close to $300. There you go, anywhere from, I would say, $270 to $300. So getting one for $240 is a pretty good deal. I'm not too concerned about the card being mined because I think Linus did a whole video about the performance of a mined card after 2 years compared to a used card that hasn't been mined, and there's virtually no performance difference. So I'm not too concerned about that. All right, we're here to pick up the RTX 3070s. We're gonna inspect them first, see what the condition is, and maybe we might pick up a few of them. In terms of maintenance, I gotta ask you, did you do any like thermal paste cleaning, dusting? Nothing at all? Have they been running 24/7 for 6 months? Yeah, looks good. If I buy 3, would you let it go for 600? Only because it's mine. That's the only reason why I'm asking that. Just do 2? Okay.
Whichever was.
All right. This one's a Ventus? I'm curious about this. Okay, I'll take these 2. There you go. I'm gonna actually come back and buy more, so, you know. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Take care. All right, guys, so I managed to find the CPU for our first PC, a 13700K. This guy had it listed for $290, brand new sealed, but I managed to negotiate all the way down to 220 bucks, which is pretty good considering a brand new one goes for $310. So we're saving 90 bucks on this processor. So I'm gonna head over to Home Depot, grab it. Hot as balls. God damn. It's like 110 degrees there. How's it going? Good. I do make videos, yeah. Jason.
How are you, Marwan? Nice
Good,
to meet
good. Nice to meet you.
How are you doing?
Good, good, good.
Typically, I had a temperature issue with it, so I recall a new one, and
Okay.
they gave me that one instead.
Oh,
Then
it's
I
a
switched it to
replacement.
AMD, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
After that, so.
Okay. So this is the RMA one that they sent you,
Yes.
but you just didn't end up using it?
I never touch it. They didn't open it.
You got tired of Intel?
What is it?
You got tired of Intel?
Oh,
You
yeah,
just jump ship?
honestly.
Which AMD CPU did you go with?
779 XD.
7900X
Yeah,
3D?
XD, yeah.
Oh, nice. That's
And
a
I
nice
changed
chip.
the motherboard too. So.
Oh, nice.
I watched your video how to set it up.
Oh, no ways.
So, yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
So, thank you.
Of
Thank
course.
you so
No, thank
much.
you
I
very much.
appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Do you have any other parts you're selling, or?
No, not really.
No?
I requested the motherboard from ASUS.
Okay.
They didn't accept it, to be honest.
Ah,
Yeah. So
that's
I
fine.
have. I'm not sure if it's working or not. If you want, I can give it for you for free. I don't want it. To be
The
honest.
motherboard for this CPU?
For the CPU.
Are you close by? I can probably come by.
2 minutes away. If
Okay.
you want, you can. Yeah. You can
Okay, I'll follow you then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please,
cool.
yeah.
Appreciate
I
it.
can give it to you. You check it.
Awesome.
If it's working.
I'll check it with the CPU. Yeah. Thank you so much. Nice. You might give me a free motherboard. let's freaking go. If this motherboard actually works, then we got the deal of a century, ladies and gents. Probably the best deal of this entire flip or flop series.
This is the one I bought in the set. And this is the one.
Okay. B6. Oh, 6.
Oh no, this is the new one.
Oh,
The one
okay,
I
okay.
put in the back.
Got it. Awesome, man. Yeah, I'll
If it's
check it out.
working, You give it for a customer. And
Appreciate it, man. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you so
man.
much for the videos because you teach me a lot how to build things.
I appreciate it,
Honestly,
man.
I
Thank you.
appreciate that too.
The feeling is
So, thank
mutual.
you.
Thank you, man. Take care. So we put it in the X670E box, but looks like we've got an ROG Strix board in good condition, it seems. I'll have to inspect the pins when I get it back to the studio, but first impressions, looks really good. All right, got the motherboard back into the studio. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at it. See if any of the pins are damaged. Oh, he left the freaking bracket on there. Whoops. Let's just remove this for now. Oh no. Yep, there it is. There is the culprit. On the top right, we have a bent pin, which seems to be the only bent pin in the entire socket. So that is 99% the reason why his PC was not posting. It was not a CPU issue like he thought, it was a motherboard issue. He somehow accidentally dinged the socket when he was either installing the CPU or removing it. But he had no way of obviously checking this because he's new to PC building. And he did the RMA request for the CPU, and Intel for some reason decided to send him a brand new CPU replacement. And then he decided to jump ship to AMD shortly after. So now he's left with this dead motherboard essentially. But this does seem like an easy fix. I'm gonna try and use like a needle to straighten this out, and if I can get this board to work, then we can use it for a future PC build. But we got more important things to worry about right now, so we're gonna go ahead and put the motherboard to the side and test these graphics cards that we picked up yesterday along with this PC to see if any of this even works. The hell is loose in there? And I just noticed the power supply is flipped upside down. Ah, it was a thumb screw. I found a loose thumb screw inside there. No. No fucking way, dude. It was too good to be true. The pins are damaged. I'm an idiot. I'm an actual idiot. I should have removed the cooler and checked. It's such a rookie mistake, dude. I am so pissed off at myself for not. That's why it was a good deal. Hey, did you know the pins were damaged? There's no way he did not know. He probably must have damaged it removing the CPU or trying to install the cooler back on there. Why did... He responded. The PC starts up like a champ. I bought all new components. Do you have a CPU to test it? Starts up like a champ, whatever that means. Yes, I got a new CPU. Gonna pop it in right now and test it. Maybe it still works even with the pins being bent. It doesn't seem like it's that bad. The other motherboard was far worse. Like, these pins are slightly bent. Maybe that's why it wasn't causing any issues, but there's only one way to find out. Let's pop in the new CPU that we got and see if this thing even boots. No shot this boots. the heck? It's hitting something. Oh, okay. Wait, what? I don't know what's going on. What? No shot! It boots. All right, now that we know the PC is working just fine, even with that slight bent on the motherboard socket, let's take a closer look and see what we need to do to this PC so that we can flip it for a profit. First things first, it is very dusty. There's a lot of dust inside the case on top of the power supply shroud. There's a bunch of dust on the fans, and there's even some dust in the back here near the hard drive cage. So we're gonna have to take apart some of the components and give it a nice blow, for a lack of a better word. Other than that, I'm not a huge fan of the fan configuration. It is absolutely jacked up in this build. I don't know what possessed them to add one intake in the back with 2 exhausts in the front and then 2 more exhausts on the top. We have really bad negative pressure in here. That is not ideal. So we're gonna swap the fans. We'll put the AIO on the top as exhaust. We'll put the 2 in the front for intake, and then we'll switch this for exhaust in the back. So we'll get a little bit more positive pressure, but much better than having negative pressure inside the case. Cable extensions are also a must. It's pretty much a staple at this point. Even though these are not ketchup and mustard cables, adding some nice cable extensions will improve the overall aesthetic of the build. I also wanna swap the power supply. I'm not sure why you put it upside down. It doesn't make a huge difference, but ideally you want the fan facing the bottom, so it's pulling in cold air from the bottom of the case and exhausting out from the back. Oh yeah, I almost forgot this cringy sticker on the front of the case. Again, I don't know why people put stickers on the case, but luckily this looks like it's easily peelable. Actually, let me do it right now. Yeah, good. I'm glad this actually comes off very easily. Please, if you're planning on selling your PC, do not put stickers, or at least put them somewhere where you can easily peel it off, because it does devalue your system, believe it or not. But yeah, other than that, I do see a huge potential to make a very big profit on this system. I'm still surprised we got it for $250. That was an absolute steal, and we got really good deals on the CPU and GPU as well. So let's go ahead and start cleaning this up, pop in the new 3070 that we got with it, and then list it. Performance-wise, it's not bad. This is kind of what I expect from a 3070 playing in 1440p and epic settings, but the temps are bizarre. I've never seen a TUF reach 85 degrees Celsius. That is definitely not normal. These cars do run a little cooler, and it's actually very loud as well. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Oh my God, the front is so warm. I'm pretty sure the temps have something to do with this awful fan configuration. I just feel like the graphics card isn't getting enough cool air. There's no intake. That's probably why the temps are so high. 84 degrees peak. I could have sworn I saw it peak at 85 actually, but we're consistently around 83 and 84 on the TUF card. There it is, 85. 99% usage. Yeah, this is not normal. CPU is fine, 71C peak, but it's consistently hitting underneath that. I mean, I did add fresh thermal paste on it, so I'm pretty sure that's helping. But yeah, the graphics card is definitely choking in this build. And I've been playing for only like 10 minutes. Yeah, and that noise though. Oh my God, that is not normal. Well, I mean, the good thing is the card is working fine. Okay, the MSI Ventus is actually doing noticeably better. We're talking 10 degrees cooler on the Ventus. So it's not really a fan configuration issue, it's more of a graphics card issue, because there's no way there's a 10-degree difference in the graphics card in the same exact fan configuration. So I think there's something going on with the TUF. I'm hoping once I swap the thermal paste from it, we can see improved temps. Like ideally, I want to be under 80 degrees Celsius on the TUF, minimum. It shouldn't be anywhere near 80. But the noise, this is louder for some reason. Oh God, yeah, this radiator's heating up, my God. All right, I've seen enough. Let's get to work. Sometimes you come across such an amazing listing that you have to drop whatever it is you're doing, go over and pick it up as soon as possible, even if you have no use for that part at the moment. Okay, I found this guy selling an Asus RTX 4070 Ti for, get this, $500. He had it listed 3 days ago. I'm surprised it hasn't been bought yet. And he even labeled it new, which doesn't make sense because a brand new one goes for $830. So this guy is selling it for almost 50% off. I think it's like 40% off of the original price, and it looks like it's in a great condition as well. I have some serious doubts, so I'm bringing my pre-built system so I can test out this card before I buy it. Luckily, he lives only like 10 minutes away from me, so even though I have no use for this card right now, I'm definitely gonna buy it because it is such a great deal, and I know I can put this in a future build and flip it for a very, very big profit. So let's go check this out. Do I have everything? I do, okay. Hi. Hi, hello. Cool. Do you mind if I pop it in the PC real quick? It's a new card, right?
Yeah, new.
Oh, okay. Why selling it?
No use.
No use? Okay.
No, check this.
It's okay, no worries. I'll just check it out. Everything's working, 100%. It's perfect. Would you do 480 cash if possible? 480?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get the cash for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80. Thank you very much. 480, yeah. I asked you, could you do?
No,
you want to do 500?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 sec. All right, he's gonna do 20.
Okay.
Thank you. I completely forgot to bring the monitor. I knew I was forgetting something, dude.
You'll regret that.
But it's working fine. Fans are spinning. I'm not hearing any unusual noises from the car itself. And it looks like it's in great condition. The guy doesn't speak English, unfortunately, so I couldn't ask him any questions like why he's selling it. But I mean, looks pretty good. All right, now that I know that this PC is working fine, let's go ahead and test out the 4070 Ti I picked up yesterday. Just to be on the safe side, I mean, I saw all the fans were spinning and the card looks practically new, so I doubt there's any issues with it, but you never know these days. So once we check this out, we're gonna put this aside. This is gonna be going into next episode's all white build. I'm gonna take apart this card and custom paint it in white, and then we can use those RAM sticks and build a badass system and sell it for really high profit. Fans are spinning, lights are on, just like how it was yesterday. Imagine it doesn't work. The lights on the VGA. Oh no. That's not a good sign when you hit the power button and it just shuts off immediately. Let me clear the CMOS real quick. Sometimes when you're swapping cards or you're playing around with new components, the system does a hiccup once in a while. I'm hoping that's what it is. I doubt this card is broken. All right, let's pop you back in. Let's try this again. Straight to VGA. Wait, could it be the cable he provided? Maybe there's something wrong with this cable. There's no way he scammed me. I literally went to his work. If he scammed me, he would meet me somewhere else, but unless that wasn't his work. Let me just figure out what the hell's going on here. This looks like a brand new card. I'm not even kidding. And he said he pulled it out of his system straight to VGA. This is my first actual scam on Flip or Flop. No wonder he let it go for so cheap, dude. If it's too good to be true, it probably is, right? That's the damn saying. Oh, wait a minute. Don't actually know if that's what's causing the issue, but we have some weird physical damages. The PCI bracket here is bent. Not a big deal. Obviously, that's not connected to the graphics card. Oh, wow, look at that. The PCI bracket is bent. I'm noticing that just now. Still, that doesn't explain why the card doesn't work. And then, but then you got this. There's some interesting ding marks on the PCI connector. That could be it. That's the only physical damage I see on the card. I'm not pissed off. Maybe a little bit, but I'm more annoyed because out of every single time that I bring my monitor to test components. The one time I leave it at home and turns out the graphics card is dead and it doesn't work. What are the odds that something like this happens to me? Like, how unlucky am I? Does this guy even know the card doesn't work? Okay, let's figure out what the next move is, because clearly I'm at $500 and the card doesn't work. So if he's willing to give my money back, I know where he works. I can literally just drive there, make a scene if I have to, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take the high road. Card doesn't work. You checked it when you bought it, right? You connected it in the car. He's not wrong. I mean, yeah, but I didn't have a monitor. I just saw it turn on. Where did you get this card from? From a system unit in which the processor did not work. I think this dude misdiagnosed his PC. I bet you my left nut, the graphics card, was what was wrong with the system and not the CPU. The GPU is the part that didn't work. I'll bring the card back and show you so you can believe me. No shot, he actually says okay to this. No problem, bring it, we will return the money. Apparently decent people still exist in this world. Like I said, there's no way you could scam me. Like, I met him at his work and he seems like a legit nice guy. I feel like he just didn't know. If I bought my monitor, we could have avoided this entire situation and I wouldn't have wasted this time. I wouldn't have wasted his time as well. But I feel like he would have sold that to somebody else. I was kind of like the guinea pig to test the GPU. Now we know that doesn't work. I'm curious what he's gonna do with it. I'll be there at 6 p.m. Do you want me to bring my computer to show? I'll bring it and I'll show you. Like, I'm not trying to scam you. Maybe he thinks I'm trying to scam him. No need, I trust you. What a stellar guy. All right, let's head back. Man, I am bummed, you guys. I am more bummed than I am relieved. Like, on one end, yeah, it's nice that I'm getting my money back, but this would have been the deal of the century if the card worked. Like, this would have been the best deal in the entire Flip or Flop series, and I could have made a huge profit on this card if I were to put it in a system. It is what it is. These things do happen in the used market, unfortunately. My time has come. Eventually, I knew I was going to run into my first ever defective product. But again, the upside is he's being really chill about it and he's giving my money back, so it could have been worse. I'm here. I don't want to go inside with the camera, so I'll leave it out here.
It's not working?
No, I went home and I plugged it in. There is no display.
Sorry.
It's okay. Can I ask what you're gonna do with the card? Are you gonna send it back or?
Yes, it's back, change.
Do you have the receipt for it?
Yeah, I have received.
Oh, okay. You're gonna send it back to Asus?
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Sorry, no worries. Thank you so much for taking the card back. Appreciate it. All right. They seemed very apologetic. They also said they're gonna get another one in like 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm guessing they're gonna RMA this one and get a brand new unit. And they said that if I was interested in buying it, and I said, of course, hit me up as soon as possible. Text me as soon as you get the brand new one and I'll come over here and I'll buy it for $500. And these guys are Russian. They're from my homeland. I was born in Russia, so they're such nice people. So I got a feeling we're gonna see them in a future Flip or Flop episode. All right, guys, PC is completed. It looks like a completely new system. I don't even recognize it anymore. I actually realized why the AIO was in the front, because there's no space to put it on the top because of how close the motherboard VRMs are. So I put it back in the front, but I did switch the fan configuration around. So now we have 2 intake in the front here, 2 exhaust on the top, and then 1 more exhaust on the back. So we do still have a slight negative pressure, but it's still a lot better than before. And honestly, right off the bat, it's so much quieter. We don't hear that random fan ticking noise anymore, and overall it just seems more silent. But obviously we just started playing, so let's continue. And the temps, right off the bat, you guys, what? 63 degrees. I am definitely loving this so far. Oh! What? Can't believe I got that. But anyways, yeah. Temps are looking good so far. I got a good feeling. Swapping the thermal paste definitely contributed to that. So I think we're actually even getting cooler CPU temps as well. So what have we learned here today, kids? Take good care of your PC, okay? If you're using the crap out of your GPU, replace the thermal paste on it at least once a year, I would say. This obviously has been mined for 6 months straight, and this guy hasn't taken care of it at all. So even just dusting it and replacing thermal paste goes a long way. I mean, we dropped what, 20 degrees Celsius on the graphics card just by dusting it and replacing the thermal paste. That's crazy. And obviously the fan configuration contributes as well. You always want intake on the front or on the bottom. Never put intake on the top. I don't know why people still do that. It makes a huge difference in temps. I still can't get over how quiet the system is, guys. We've been playing for like, I think 5 minutes, and the front end of the case is nice and cool. And almost no noise is coming from inside the case. I'm definitely happy with the way this came out. Okay, let's figure out how much we can flip this PC for. So currently, I put the parts list together. It is valued at $1,386. That is with all new parts, which obviously isn't realistic because majority of the parts are in fact used. The only new part in the system was the 13700K. So I left that price at $310. The motherboard is still going for $230, and then we got the power supply that is going for $169. So obviously we have to tone down the prices quite a bit. I left the TUF 3070 price at $300 because that's kind of the current market price of the 3070 TUF on eBay. The cheapest I found was $280, and this goes up all the way to $350. So keeping it at $300 seems more than fair. I did spend $30 on cable extension, so let's go ahead and deduct that from my wallet. I think a fair price for this system is $1,000. We'll start from there, and then we'll adjust our prices accordingly depending on if we get any offers or not. But if we do sell for $1,000, I would make a profit of $260, which isn't terrible. I spent $740 on this entire rig. $250 for majority of the components, $240 for the RTX 3070, $220 for the processor, and then $30 for the cable extensions. Luckily, I didn't have to buy a CD key this time around, so we saved $25. But yeah, if we can actually find a buyer, that would be great. We can make a pretty good profit on this. So let's go ahead and list this on Java, Facebook Marketplace, and offer up and see if anyone bites. All right, ladies and gents, after 8 days of patiently waiting, we finally sold the PC for $1,000. Man, this one definitely took a while compared to the other ones, but nonetheless, we did finally sell it. After countless lowball offers and trades and just nonsense, wasting my time using the other marketplaces, I sold this one on Java.gg. This is our third PC that we sold on the website. And honestly, I feel like Java is going to be the saving grace for Flip or Flop because it just opens up my listing to such a wider pool. So I had this listed for $1,000 plus $25 shipping because I learned my lesson from the past episodes. And as I was packing it to get it ready to drop off to UPS tomorrow because today's Sunday, I noticed the guy lives fairly close to me. So I thought, why not offer VIP service and drop it off to him in person? So I messaged him and I asked if that was cool, and he was completely okay with that. In fact, he was very excited because number one, he gets the PC a few days earlier. Number two, we avoid any possible mishap with the carrier mishandling my packages, so we avoid damages or potential damages. And number three, I save money on shipping. So all in all, it's a win-win for everyone. Total trip time is gonna be an hour to get there and come back. So I guess if you factor in the shipping cost, $25 for an hour of my time is more than fair. I feel like that balances each other out, so I'm not too concerned about that. So yeah, let's go ahead and drop this PC off. Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, here's the PC.
Beautiful.
You want to take a look at it? Yeah, I was getting ready to pack it and drop it off tomorrow. Then I saw you like 30 minutes
crazy,
away.
man.
So
what's the likelihood?
yeah, exactly. Can I ask why you bought this PC out of all the other ones? Just taking a survey quick.
I was trying to keep it under 1,000.
Okay.
I'm looking for a good GPU and a good CPU because I'm getting more into editing, but also I'm like a pretty avid gamer. So I play Overwatch, so like that's
perfect.
Pretty,
it's gonna. Yeah, let me know how you like it. Here's the cable for that, and then this is the Wi-Fi adapter.
Beautiful.
And as a thank you, I'm gonna hook you with some mouse pads. I don't know if you have any, but
sweet.
we sell these on our store. But yes, this is for you.
Appreciate it.
No worries, man. No worries, man. If anything happens, just shoot me a text, and whenever you have a chance, after like a week or so, when you're finally using the PC, just toss me a review on the website.
Yeah, awesome.
Take care, man. Yeah, of course, of course. Okay, so after the Java fees, my take home is $932.75. I spent $740 on the system, which means I profited only $192.75. which isn't bad considering, you know, we made more than our minimum profit threshold, which is 20%. If we can make 20% profit off of every PC we sell, I will be content. Okay, let's take our total earnings, $932, and add it back into our wallet, which brings our total all the way up to $1,406. Now we're finally warming up, boys and girls. I feel like with such a high amount in our wallets, we're not gonna go negative ever again moving forward. I've also updated my daughter's college savings account, which you guys can see somewhere on the screen. It reflects our current wallet amount, and that will pretty much do it for today's episode. But before you guys head out, I would love some more feedback on the wallet part specifically, okay? When do you guys think it's a good time to reset our wallet? We can either reset it after it reaches a certain amount, whether it be 5,000, 10,000 or whatever, or we can reset it after every season. And if that's the case, how many episodes do you want to see in a season? I was thinking maybe around 10 or 15 is a good amount of episodes per season, but you know, that is entirely up to you guys. Or we can do option 3 and not reset it at all, and we just kind of continue the series as is. Coincidentally, both my daughters are here. So this is what the series is about. I'm basically saving or putting all the profits that I make into their savings accounts. To make it simple for you guys, I made a straw poll link down below. So if you guys have a minute to spare, please click the link below and vote on what you guys want me to do with the wallet. Okay, anyways, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, we're waving goodbye. Bye-bye. Okay, Shayla wants to say goodbye to the camera too. She feels left out. So look at the camera and say goodbye. No, over there. The camera's over there. Shayla, look. No, over there, in the front. Right there. Look. Next to the light.
Bye.
Okay, anyways. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.